people always want to talk about Morelos.
Yeah.
He'll be back when he's back, although I felt that was a little bit strange. In terms of, you should know when your players are coming back, yeah? But I think and what condition does he come back in? Look, I mean, whether or not he's going to continue at Rangers, he needs to be fit and healthy, because then obviously that's going to be something that will benefit Rangers or moving on.
In terms of him coming back for Rangers and going missing and not being back, it's not just for Rangers, it's just for himself. And if he was going to move on from other clubs, they'd be looking at this thinking, yeah, we liked him. We finished the season pretty strong. Rangers had a great season. Morelos did ever so well. Seemed to get it all together again. Is the lack of discipline, and didn't get sent off as much. So all of a sudden, what type of boy are we signing here? So it'll go against him personally, the way that he's acting anyway, won't it?
But I think that kind of, unfortunately, had already been there for Morelos, in terms of, letting the team down at times. And yes, he improved.
Who's guiding him? Who's giving him advice?
Yeah, well, again,
if you're his agent, or if you're his mate, even say, get yourself back.
Yeah,
you're paid. You're a professional footballer. That's your job.
He's a very individual personality, isn't he? And we've seen that, and maybe that's part of his magic. But they're not hammering down the door to sign him.
Well, I think no. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, I think what Rangers, unfortunately, because there's been a lot of noise elsewhere. They've had to, they've had their games. Fashion Sakala come in, scored on his debut. You know how important that is, John, to score on your debut for a striker to get up and running. Very, very important. Itten has come off the bench in two of the pre-season friendlies, scored against Arsenal, scored against Real Madrid. So again, if Morelos, you cannot be that focused on one player. It's about the team. It's about the club. And someone like Itten maybe looks and thinks, there's an opportunity for me. So he's putting himself in the best possible position to be starting football matches by scoring goals. And Morelos, like I said, I don't comment too much on it because I don't know the situation. I don't know who guides him. I don't know whether he's got a local network here on ground that supports and helps him. But you're right. I mean, he's a professional footballer, but he could be in discussions behind closed doors about a potential move. We don't know. I don't know.
Tell Alexa to launch Go Radio or listen on the Go Radio app.